Hi, I'm Lisa Karinugan, a certified occupational health nurse. Currently, I'm working as an occupational health consultant in one of the multinational company here in the Philippines in a solar system manufacturer.
So, I have a few questions for you. The first one is, what made you decide to work as a nurse?
What made me decide to work as a nurse? Well, since childhood, I've been surrounded by people who are in medical practice. So some of my relatives are nurses and doctors, and most of them I love looking at them, especially on how they take care of people. So when I went to the school, especially in college, my favorite subject is science, and I've been among the top of our class because of this science. So from there on, I started to dream to be also in a medical practice. And the uniform of a nurse and even wearing a cap really amazed me a lot and even attracted me to be a nurse. And then later on, when I'm now studying nursing, I started to even love taking care of people. So that really made me and decided me to work as a nurse.
So, here's another question for you. How long have you been working as a nurse?
Well, working as a nurse, I started to work as a nurse as soon as I graduated. So it was way back 1980. I started to be a staff nurse in a hospital in our province. And then I decided to transfer to a multinational company and work as an occupational health nurse. Afterwards, I was promoted to be an occupational health nurse supervisor and then up to the level of being an occupational health manager.
So, here's another question. What significant situation have you encountered as a nurse?
Significance in the sense that it really helped the company or the employer that I've been working. So what I can remember is that as an occupational health nurse, we focus on preventive, not in curative or treatment. So way back on that time, our company used to provide free vitamin C to all of the employees, especially those that are working in graveyard shift. So, as a team working in occupational health, we conduct a cost-benefit analysis, which is much more beneficial to provide vitamin C dispensing for free to all employees, or instead to provide flu vaccine annually for employees. So we come up with a research coming from W Health Organization or WHO, and then presented it to the management and provided them with the cost benefit as well as how it will increase productivity of all employees. And because of our cohesive research and data gathering and also our justification, it was approved by the management, and therefore we also have proven that really it added up to productivity. So it's not only as a preventive in terms of occupational health, but we, coming from the medicine, also contributed to the productivity of the company. That is, I consider, one of the most significant that I have shared to our company as an occupational health.
Some unforgettable experiences you have encountered?
As a nurse,
Yeah.
well, what I have in mind right now is when I was able to manage a psychiatric case. So in my previous company, there was a certain engineer that was diagnosed with schizophrenia. So it so happened that I am personally the one managing him. So he went up to the level of our corporate manager, telling them that I am not a nurse, I am not a registered nurse, I am just a hooker. That's why the management should be terminating me as well. And on the time that there is a 911 or 911, whenever there is a bombing in the US, I have encountered also his lapses in terms of psychological disability, wherein he just readily approached me and give me his bag, laptop bag, and then telling me that there are really live bomb inside his laptop bag. So I considered that as an unforgettable because we are not ready on that kind of lapses. Our work environment is not ready for that kind of lapses. So my initial instinct as a nurse came upon me. That is why I prevented more violence in the workplace on that time. So that is one of my unforgettable events as a nurse.
So, thank you very much for your time, and for giving us your time and providing us useful information as a nurse. We are enlightened how valuable a nurse can be and to our community. Thank you.